Hi everyone, it's Doreen with Oohlala Vintage Treasures, and I am here to share with you a few things I've been working on. I showed in my last video some of the Crafty Girl Getaway stuff that we were working on at the Crafty Girls Getaway with Jennifer, who is a Trace of Sparkle, and we created a bunch of fun projects. Actually, Jennifer did a lot more projects than I did, but I did play with some paper and some pretty stuff, so I wanted to show you what I came up with my piano box that I did. This is the piano roll box that it came in, and I altered it just by adding some few things to it. So what I did is, it was brown and I gessoed it. So as you can see, I just gessoed it really lightly with some gesso. I didn't want to do too much because I was going to cover a lot of it up. And then I just did the sides, and then the other side is the same, and then this is the front. So basically what I did is I just did a paper snippet roll, and then I made it to the size that I wanted to fit on the box. And then I'm going to go ahead and make several more of these and do like a collection, right? So I just have some snippets inside of here now. These are just things that have just been falling off my desk as I've been working on projects. And so I'm just going to take these out for right now and show you. So what I did in here is I just took the papers and I collaged them on. I added some doilies and some glitter paper here with music paper and book pages, and a lot of vintage book pages here, and some wedding appliques. And then I just glued this one on, but I clipped this clip-on earring here. And I think I have a photo on my Instagram too, as well, a small little video you can go see. But this is the final result. And then this is one of my images here that was in my Rose Ganache kit, and I just collaged that on there. And then I also did some stenciling here, my first time stenciling something. And then over here, it's a little bit, kind of got a little smashed a little bit, but this is a better image right here of what it was. And these are cake stencils. And I thought they were so cute. They came out at Valentine's Day at Walmart, so I picked them up. And I just did the stenciling on the paper. So that just clips on there, and this one is already glued. And then you just have a cute little box, right? And this is great for a lot of your smaller projects that you're working on. Maybe you have postcards you want to store, or things that you want to put in them. Let me see if I have any. I don't think I have any postcards over here. I showed you guys something. Let me just find it real quick. I showed you guys this envelope that Joe had given me, and I thought this would be a great place to put some of your envelopes that you're altering. It doesn't hold a lot of envelopes, but as you can see, there's quite a lot of space there. Okay, so that's one way that you could use this piano roll box. Another way is I stacked them on top of each other, and I put more than one, and so when you do that, it looks like this. And it makes a cute little shelf. So I need to find my little jars I was going to show you guys. Let's see if I have them here. Well, there's two things you could do. Well, there's more than two things, but this is a few things you could do. These are those condiment cups that I use for my journals. And I created the snippets of gratitude with these. And you can use these. These are coffee dyed. And you can put little bits, so like any type of little bit that you want to put in your containers. Maybe you're working on a snippet roll or something. You can just take your little bits and you can put them in there and get your little goodies ready for a craft with me, or just by yourself if you want to do it yourself. You could just put all these goodies. A lot of things fit in these little cups. And I use these all the time in my craft room. So this could be one quick little box right here with all these little bits, right? And then you can take it and put the cup inside like that. You could also, if you didn't put the pearls on top and the rhinestone, you could stack the boxes on top, and then the top one would be the decorative one. and you could also glue them together. The other fun thing I did was I took a snippet clip and I just clipped them together. And as I was crafting on the Crafty Girl Getaway, I was playing around with the boxes. So I think that's a really cute idea. And then if you have little tiny mason jars from Dollar Tree, those fit in there really well too. So these are just a few little ideas that you can do with some of your craft supplies. I know that a lot of people have these little, what do you call these things? Condiment cups. A lot of people have these, and I think it fits like maybe 5 across. So that's a good amount that you could fit inside of the box. Or you could turn it this way and use the containers inside the box to keep everything contained. And because it bends a little bit, see, so you have a little bit of play right there. And then you can put all your little bits inside the little containers. And it's a lot of fun because you can organize by color. You can put the tiny little, really tiny little bits like that all in one container. You can separate your doilies and different things that you want to put in there. So this is just lots of little bits that I have. This is the kind of thing that I keep picking up off the floor that falls out of a basket or a box that I'm using to organize. And so yeah, lots of little bits fit in here. And then if you don't want to separate them, you could just put it in the box the way it was, like I showed you in the beginning. But something like that would be so fun to keep in your craft room. And then you have everything all organized and all pretty to look at. And like I said, you could stack them on top of each other like this. You could stagger them on top of each other. So many different ways that you could use these boxes. So if you have piano boxes, get your piano boxes out and start altering them. They are so fun, you guys. I have just a little cheesecloth that I put in the background that Jennifer had given me when we were away, because I didn't have any cheesecloth with me. So she gave me a piece of her cheesecloth. And she gave me enough to finish the rest of my boxes that I wanted to do. So I'd like to come back and do maybe a craft with me. So stay tuned and I'll be back and maybe we could put one of these together. Okay? All right. Bye, everyone.